2K Sports. This is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position. Allen with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
Oh, my goodness. High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
Up and away. He was in the clouds on that one, folks.
Elevation, gentlemen. That's what we just witnessed.
Man, can he get up there or what?
The Grizzlies were never picked to be a powerhouse in the West last year, but, boy, you've got to give that team and that organization an awful lot of credit because they clearly were a team that nobody out West wanted to play.
4 on the shot clock. And Lawson with the block. Jones sets the pick for Ariza. And it's Terrence Jones with the finish.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him. Well, it's Memphis's defense and ability to hang tough in close games that makes them such an unattractive opponent to many teams in the West.
Now here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Memphis went 29-23 against the West last year. Clark, in every game seemed to be a close one.
And even when you beat Memphis, Kevin, you feel like you may have you don't feel like you lost, but you know you've really earned the victory because they grind you so hard and they typically don't beat themselves. It's clearly one of the toughest teams in the West.
Now here's Howard. Ariza kicks to Lawson. From deep, Harden. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feed. Harden's got 5 now.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Barnes screen on Lawson. Conley kicks to Gasol. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Harden. Houston moving it around. Lawson outside. Here's Howard. And it's Randolph with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Gasol. And that one hits back iron.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
And stolen by Barnes. Outside Conley. Passes to Randall. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2.
Well, they've missed a few easy ones from inside.
No good from Gasol. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Lawson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That pushes it to double digits.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Conley with it. Allen outside. He feeds it to Barnes. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, in his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Now here's Howard. Following the miss by Zach Randolph. Puts up the baby hook. That's good from Howard on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 3 assists tonight.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Now here's Allen. Here's Gasol. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
And you could say that Ariza was in a contract year, looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
Conley against Lawson. Conley the pass to Randall. It's Allen with the drive. Good on the shot. Allen's got his second bucket.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corners, but he's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Outside Conley. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Over in the corner, Allen. 6 to shoot. Again, Memphis. Rockets leading by 8. Harden kicks to Ariza. Randolph against Jones. From deep, Harden. And good on the basket. Book it. Harden's got 15.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Lawson outside. Outside Lawson. Outside Lawson. Back to Harden. Vader on the way, and another 3 for Houston.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Gasol. Over in the corner, Barnes. And there's the feed to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Conley. Rockets leading by 12. Lawson kicks to Harden. And Lawson, here we go. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Lawson's got 5 now.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Conley dishes to Allen. Gasol against Howard. Howard with the steal. All alone.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Barnes passes to Gasol. Can they get it? And it is flushed down with a nice jam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Conley into the lane. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. White, he's checked in for Gasol. Carter comes in for Matt Barnes. And Lee's subbed in for Allen. Knocked away. And stolen by Lawson. Stolen by Conley. Wright with a screen on Jones. Conley kicks to Wright. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Lee. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Lee's got his first bucket in this one. And you have to give Mike Conley, Steve, an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies, I think, as a factor in the Western Conference.
Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards in the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit, but his progression as a player at both ends, year after year, he just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Houston. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Lawson with it. He's picked up by Lee. It's Howard with the drive. That's good. Howard's got his third bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Ariza. Michael Conley making his last shot. Puts up the baby hook. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Udrich is checked back in.
You know, Dwight Howard had started 6 straight All-Star games until last season. The new balloting system with 2 backcourt players and 3 frontcourt players resulted in Blake Griffin and Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Howard felt slighted. He thinks that centers are kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
Here's Udrich. It's rebounded by Lawson. Lawson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Udrich dishes to Carter. Udrich, the pass to Wright. Feeds it to Udrich. Wright with a screen on Lawson. Here's Udrich. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Ariza. Can't get it to go. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 17. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.